couldn't look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech for the disrespect. Before you play, you better button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day of checking these buttons. It is Friday. The weekend is here. We done made it somehow, some way, and it is the second video of the day. I told you guys yesterday I posted two. Posted two yesterday, one early, one late last night. And I said this morning was going to be a dedicated video. I had to do some sponsor stuff, but now we're back. Regularly. What is regularly? Regularly. You know what I'm trying to say. Scheduled program. Here we go. Chapters down below, all that good stuff. We got some hot ones, so without further ado, let's go. All right, now to the impossible NRS leaked buttons. We talking about Injustice 3 buttons that need to be checked. This one's kind of crazy. It just popped like earlier today. I'm sure I haven't seen any videos on it yet, but by the time I post this, obviously there'll probably be a dozen. So either way, we're gonna cover this. It's kind of wild. Let's go. Right here, starting off with the TheMKSource, posting this saying, Injustice 3 confirmed Superman plus Green Lantern voice actors have told fans that they are working on Injustice 3. So apparently Superman and Green Lantern they talking too much. So screenshots right here. So somebody was saying they got it signed by Injustice 2, or he signed my Injustice 2 steelbook. So I first asked him what it was like to work with Kevin Conroy. But down below, you see it says, like, as he hands me the book, he says, you know, we're making another one. They're doing Injustice 3. And my heart started racing. So that's one testimony. There's another one, though, I believe, from the Superman voice actor coming up here. So it looks like these voice actors is getting a little mouthy. Yeah, right here. Yesterday, I finally met my favorite voice actor, or voice of Superman. But down below, he says, in response to my multiverse comment, he told me he's currently working on Injustice 3. There you have it. We got two different sources, right? I think even, before FGC is responding, saying hopefully it's not a rush trash game, or we need another MK game instead of Injustice. NRS seeing these tweets and preparing to replace them for breaking the NDA. Others tag me, appreciate the love. Even Deserto reporting it, saying voice actors working on Injustice 3 seem to have accidentally leaked the game's existence and in development. Others are saying Injustice 3 leaks suggest that the game is going to be free to play to avoid it dying in 3 months. Tagging IGN. I don't know if this is a troll or not, but I didn't see anything. I saw this post, obviously, but I didn't see anything that would suggest that. So we'll see. Possibly, something they might do. Others are like, I've seen 2 claims now for the DC voice actors just telling fans signing that they're doing Injustice 3 like they wouldn't have signed an NDA. So basically they're like, I don't know if I should believe this, right? Losty added to this saying, I would be happy if the next NRS game is going to be Injustice 3, but please make it more fun and not zoning 24/7 with huge stages. Others like, if NetherRealm's next game is Injustice 3, so does that mean we have to wait 5 years for MK13? What's happening? And then wrapping it up saying, if Injustice 3 is watered down for dumbed down, or for the dog shit players who aren't good at fighting games that aren't MK, consider it dead on arrival. And there you have it. So basically ending it saying, if this is real, don't make it another modern controls. Don't make it another simple to play, a 2x KO, if you will. Now, jury's still out on that one. I'm just saying, from what we heard so far. You know what I'm saying? If you make it dumbed down, consider it dead on arrival. How y'all feeling about that? But in the meantime, a lot of people reported on this. I saw it pop early this morning. I remember last time we saw a stream from Maximilian. He was saying because of the things he read, he believed that the next game had to be an MK game. I don't know. We're getting confirmation now. Maybe they do more than one. I mean, I don't know how fast they can come up with this stuff, or if it's going to be back to back. I don't know. Either way, that's what's hitting them FGC streets. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, now into the next set of Japan Street Fighter League officially starting and breaking records, buttons that need to be checked. So I think it just happened either late last night or early this morning, something like that, but it's officially underway, and people is reporting like the numbers, not only the live stream, but just all, I think it got like 1 million views, and it just dropped. So here's what we're gonna do. Links down below. So you can catch the full stream. We're gonna check out just the quick highlights and then some FGC reactions. Let's go.
And Division F with 6 teams each, and obviously there's going to be 30 team matches total. Each division is going to be competing in 2 round-robin style tournaments so that all teams in their respective divisions get a guaranteed red bank against each other. With that in mind, the teams are placed either on the home side or the away side in the first half of the season, with the away side calling their player and character order out first. while the home side gets to call their order based off of all that information. Now, within the team match, the first game, second game are both going to be worth 10 points each, both going to be best of 3, and if it comes down to it, we got to get to that anchor spot, obviously. That's going to be best of 5 worth 20 points, a pretty hefty amount. Now, if it ever comes down to it, we're going to need an extra match if that tie happens, and in order to enforce that, we're going to force the 4th player from both teams to face off against each other this year.
Okay. Go for damage here, of course, underneath the heal. You have
we got Sako.
Interruption with the counter hit. Recover some time to get the DP off fine. You're in burnout. It might be over. Level 2 might save you, and again, the Stampeders can
doing it with a laser.
The DI is there. You're dead. Sakonoko, well picked and well deserved for the win, and a little bit of a pop off. Again, did not have the season he wanted previously. Kind of was upset about that. We saw in the interviews, and now look at him with a minus either.
This makes a lot of sense. Like,
get down, Moke.
All right, yo, get down, young man. As much as we've seen, like,
definitely like he owns the place. Stampeders in the OD. No perfect parry though. No drive rush right after.
Damn, it came down to the last match, last round.
And there we go. Macho Ball gonna take it for his team. Ready against a fireball play. Put that plasma away. Macho Ball, Mr. Optimal.
Playing extra Street Fighter 6 when he was playing
came down to the last game, last round. Who's up next?
That one mistake.
One more touch. One more tap. OD fireball. Try to go for, I think, an OD fireball right there from Seiya. Well, he can take a trade right now. Anything at this point, perfect parry.
Whoa, this one also went down to the last round?
Winding down.
Damn.
Make a big play right here. Trying to go for the throw with the DP.
Seiya taking it.
Seiya takes his first game in Street Fighter League against a veteran.
Almost in critical condition for Udio, right, in terms of the drive gauge deficit. Otani, no! Udio tried to drive us forward? No way! Otani trying to get away with
Udio's
dragon
team was
lashes,
losing their
threading
minds
the gap
when
in
they were
between
winning.
with a
I'll
level
show it at
3,
the
but the
very
juggle's
end.
not going to be as impactful, I don't think. I lied to you. That was sick.
Oh,
he
the
ran
one
the
underneath
dive
the
kick like
punish.
what in the world is that? No way! You tried to go for a run and tried to chip. How?
Watch the end
I
clip.
don't even think run DP would have been enough to chip against Udio. Are you kidding me? Udio waking up with low medium kick knowing full well Otani made the error. Not like this, bro. Are you kidding me?
For that level 2. Do not do a bad button.
Kazunoko, it's good to see
could be the level 2. The
Kazunoko still out
dive
here
kick
doing
nice
it, right?
and close. Gets the opening. Walk up though. Anybody's game on this wake up. The Stampeders trade in favor of Kazunoko. He's like, I have more health to play with.
That was kind of nasty. That was a kind of nasty display in a great way.
There you go.
Oh, Bonchan versus Gachikun.
Being able to set up that fireball is pretty significant, but level 2 is way more impactful. I'll tell you what. The punish counter against the tap parry, Bonchan
Gachikun takes it.
paying for the severe mistake. Gachikun, we talked about his defense, but highlighting that level 2 has to be done. The bane of Akuma's existence, we had prefaced it before the match started. What happens when you have to face off against the Storm? There's no better time to be a Street Fighter 6 fan, a Street Fighter League Pro Japan fan, other than right now. I'll tell you what. I'm glad you guys got to experience day 1 of Division S. Looking forward to seeing you guys experience day 1 of Division F. We got so much to look forward to as we get ready to roll out the competitive schedule, right? We all like to talk about what's going to be happening these next couple of months, including the CPTs. We want to see exactly where it all weaves together to get you guys ready competitively. Here's happening on September 7th. Then UFA, that weekend is going to be super, super sick. Then it's business as usual for the rest of the days for Street Fighter League. You saw October, by the way, Evo France, that weekend of the 11th, 12th, and 13th, a pretty big ordeal. But November, looking kind of packed, right? Obviously, for Street Fighter League Japan, a lot of consistencies.
All right, FGC Reactor saying, sheesh, the first episode of Street Fighter League Japan already has 1 million views. Street Fighter 6 in Japan is just built different. And right here, High Fight saying, Street Fighter League Japan, first day, 100,000 viewers on YouTube live. Just on the live, they had 100,000 viewers. I see what is Kami saying, ask GPT to always automatically keep me updated with the Street Fighter League Japan results. This app might be the greatest shit ever. I didn't even know it did this. I didn't know you could ask GPT to keep you updated with certain results, tournaments and whatnot. So definitely check that out if you guys want. But there we have it, Japan setting some new records. I don't think we could be surprised. They just do things like they said. It hits different. They know how to do that shit. They know how to advertise that stuff. The community is massive. The numbers are going through the roof, and we are just getting started with some Street Fighter League Japan. So once again, link down below. Check it out. How you feeling? Let me know. That was Butt Check fam. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. I just read, man, not too long ago that I think the postseason, like what we're watching now, that's free to watch, free to stream. But once we get into the playoffs, like in the championships, grand finals and whatnot, it's actually gonna be pay-per-view only. You can get flagged. You guys not remember that? I think it was last year or something. People were starting to show clips and they were getting strikes, like legit copyright strikes, because they were showing that footage from the, the playoffs or the championship of Street Fighter League Japan. So you have to like wait till they officially release it. I don't know. We're okay right now. We're in the clear, you know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy how that stuff is going to eventually be pay-per-view. But either way, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the amazing love. It is Friday. The weekend is here. We done made it. Tomorrow is that Saturday. I'm going to do my best to hit you with 2, but we'll see. Either way, thank you guys for the amazing love. As always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all, fella. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Nice.